Hello dear students, this is Ummehani, lecturer in English, Dhaka College, Dhaka. So now I am going to show you some pictures. From these pictures you have to guess that what is our today's topic, and I will discuss about English for today, and you will guess the topic that what we are going to do in our today's class. So let's uh, see these pictures. So here are two pictures. In one picture, in the first picture, you can see that a large number of birds are flying over the water, some watery land. And in a second picture, there is a boy who is plying a boat, and there are some other boys and girls in the boat. So can you guess something from this picture that what we are going to learn today? So I think you all know that what we are going to read today, and here are some more pictures. Here are some people are catching fish, and here are some fish, uh, various kinds of fish here. So and here is also some here is also a watery land. So any guess from my last lecture that in your class you already know that in our city syllabus city we have unit 12, and in my classes I have complete the unit 12 lesson 1, that was water. And today yes, you are right, today we are going to learn about Hakaluki Haur. So there are lots of haur in Bangladesh, and Bangladesh is blessed with many rivers and many watery land, and haurs, beels, and many other things. And Hakaluki Haur, we learn about this Hakaluki Haur today, about what this land is located, what this Haur is located, and what is its economic benefit, and what is its ecological benefit in for us. So today's topic is Unit 12, Lesson 2, the Hakaluki Haur. So, do you know what is howl actually? So, our question was what is howl? Maybe you know, some of you know, and maybe some of you don't know what is howl. So, howl is a wetland ecosystem in the northeastern part of Bangladesh. So, if you know the map of Bangladesh, the northeastern part is actually Sylhet division, and which physically is a bowl or saucer shaped shallow depression, also known as back swamp. So the um, size or shape of a house is like a saucer or a bowl, and it's also known as a back swamp. And during monsoon, hound received surface runoff water from nearby rivers or canals and become a vast streams and turbulent water. But in winter season, it looks like almost it is looks like a vast field, and in there there may be some bill inside the inside the house. And in winter season actually the bill can be visible, but in a monsoon or in rainy season there is just it will look like a big saucer or a bowl and full of water, and nothing could be seen from one side to another side. So Hakaluki is one of the best hour in Bangladesh, and another hour we can name another hour the Tanguar hour, that is also in the same locality, that is also in Sylhet. Now, if we ask the question that what is the difference between Haur, Baur, Bil, and Jhil, so you all know these names, what is Haur, Baur, and Bil and Jhil. So this thing actually there is a light difference between these four things, and they are almost same. That all are waterland, and in winter season they are almost like a vast field, and in winter season in rainy season they these land are just a waterland. So if we go for the definition of the bill or however, the definition is, so a bill is actually a depression or topological low generally produced by erosion or other geographical process. So for some geographical process bill is created, and sometimes bill remains of a river that has changed its course. So if a river just changes its course, the line of the river, that could be the flow of water is lessened, and that is called actually bill. And many of the bills dried in winter season, just like how and Baur and also Jhil, and during the rain expand into board and the shallow sheet of water, so which may be described as fresh water lagoon. So bill could be described as fresh water lagoon, and bill are generally smaller than hour in size, and it's but there are some bill that is large in size, like Cholon bill in Rajshahi division, and Baur or Jheel is actually Oxbow Lake. And name these two things, Baur and Jheel, these are actually like um, lake. So I have taken this definition from Wikipedia. So there may be some contradictory about this definition. There may be some contradictions. So a simple definition of this fourth item could be uh, given by a hydrologist, Shaila Pervin. She said that our seasonal wetland, Baur is oxybolic and Bill perennial water body. Jheel or Baurs are found mostly in the um, uh, Moribund Delta, as in the Greater Kumilla, Faridpur, Dhaka, and Pabna district. So I think you have an idea about how Baur Bill and Chill. Now let's go to through our original text. So here are some warm-up activities for you. That location and surrounding area of Hakaluki House. So if we'll get this answer of this question while we'll read the passage, and what kinds of fish available in Hakaluki House. This is also and the answer of this question could be found in this text also. Kinds of migratory birds would visit in Howrah in winter, and also economic importance of the hour. So from this, before going through the text from this question, we actually get an idea about what types of economic uh, contribution of how what types of contribution on economics are actually contribute to our national economy or domestic economy. So you can find that here are fish are available, and also migratory bird, a huge number of migratory bird visit that area in winter season. So what is migratory bird and what kinds of migratory bird actually visit, how you will find the answer in this text. So let's see. So here is a picture. You will find this picture in your textbook, and this is a picture of Hakaluki Haur, and you see that a large number of migratory birds are visiting this area. So here is the text. Hakaluki Haur, a rich hub of biodiversity and livelihood. So you may find difficult with this biodiversity. So here is the synonym of this biodiversity. So biodiversity is means heterogeneity or variety. So this is the title of this text, and from here our text will begin. Bangladesh is blessed with huge inland open water resources. So this actually you all know that in Bangladesh there are a huge number of open water resources, just like river, Haur, Baur, Bill and Jhil. We have discussed previous before in our previous slide, and it is numerous rivers, canals, bill, lakes, and vast area of uh, floodplains. So Bangladesh has a huge number of canals, several canals, bills, lakes, and also floodplains. And Hakalukihar is one of the major wetland of Bangladesh. So among these canals, bills, or jhils, or lakes, Hakalukihar is actually one of the major wetland in Bangladesh. So it's famous among these Bill lakes with a land area of 18,386 hectometers. It supports a rich biodiversity and provide direct and indirect livelihood benefit to nearly 1,90,000 people. So the area of this land is actually 18,386 hectares. So do you know what is actually hectares? 1 hectare equal to 10,000 square meters. So it's a huge number. The area of this land, this Hakoluki Haur, is huge, and it supports a rich biodiversity. So to run our ecosystem we need biodiversity, because it's very important for our for ecological balance, and these how actually provide direct or indirect livelihood benefit to the people, nearly 1,90,000. So a huge number of people is depending on these. Huge number of people are depending on this Hakaliki How for their livelihood. Maybe they catch fish from this how, or maybe they just gazing their animals, or they just collect some grass, or some fuel from this land in winter season. And this house was declared as ecological critical area in April 1999 by the government of Bangladesh. So this area, the house area, is actually declared as an ecological critical area. So this area is ecologically important, and at the same time it is in ecological critical area. So and this was declared by our government, the Bangladesh government, in 1999. So in the next part of this passage we'll get the idea that why this area is declared as ecologically critical area, why it is critical. Because so if you have an idea about the first lesson of this unit, the water, you will already have the idea why these land are why these water land are critical, or why our environment or nature is in critical situation. So these all are because of us, we people. actually we are destroying our nature, our environment, and also our riverlands. So Hakaluki is a complex ecosystem. So you know what is ecosystem? So there is a chain of among the people, among the ingredients of nature. There is a chain. This chain is actually food chain, or this food chain is actually known as ecosystem or ecology, and containing more than 238 interconnected bills and jolmohols. So this Hakaluki Haor actually is a complex ecosystem. Because why it is complex? So you know something that is complex, that is not actually simple. So this Hakaluki Haor is complex because it contains 238 interconnecting bills and jolmohols. So you know what is bills? That we have just discussed in previous slide, that in the definition of house, the definition of house, that in winter season the bills are visible in the house, because the water actually the water level is decreasing in winter season, so it is visible. And the most important bill are Chatla, Chathla, Pinalarkona, Dula, Sauka, Borojala, Balijuri, Lamba, Tekonia, Haurkhal, Tural, Bakhalkuri, and Sinaura. So these are the names of bills. These huge number of bills are in Hakulaki Haur, and these bills actually make this house. And here are some important bills of this house. So this house, Hakulaki Haur, is bounded by the Kushiari River as well as a part of the Sonai Barjal River to the north, by the Fenchugans Kulaura to the west and to the south, and by the Kulaura and Pianibajar Road to the east. So this is actually the geographical situation of this Haur. The Haur is actually it is in Fenchugans and Kulaura, and this Haur is bounded by Kushiara River and also Shonai Bardal River, and the Haur falls under two administrative districts. So it is under two districts because it has a vast area, and the two administrative districts are Maulavibazar and Sylhet. So this Haur is actually in the between Maulavibazar and Sylhet, and some 1,90,000 people live in the area surrounding the river. So this number of people, we have learned about them before in our first para. So these people who lives surrounding this river, their livelihood actually for their livelihood they depends on these rivers. So here is the word blessed. You may find so blessed is actually not that much difficult word, yet I have given some synonym and antonyms, opposite word of this word. So synonym grace, exalt or glorify, and opposite disposal, curse or damn. So Hakaluki Haur is an important source of fisheries resources for Bangladesh. So in our previous two paragraph we have learned about the location and also the bills in this Hakalaki house, and from this paragraph we learn about the contribution of this house to our fish economic through the fish, and Haur is an important source of fishes resources for Bangladesh. So from here we will find what types of fish are found in this Haur. So Kalibaush, Boal, Rui, Ghagot, Pabda and Chapila are the main fish species found here. So you all may know this fish. From the Kushiara, there are frequent upstream moving to the fish towards the bill and the tributaries of Hakaluki. So from the river Kushiara, you already know that this Haur is surrounding by Kushiara river, and from this river Kushiara there is downstream moved to this Haur, and with this downstream this fish actually come to this Haur through the tributaries. So tributaries means branch. So through the branches of these rivers that come to this Haur, and through these branches with the downstream fishes come to this Haur. The bill in Hakaluki Haur provide winter shelter for the mother fishes. So bills actually during winter season, when the water level is reduced in this Haur, actually there are some water still in these bills in winter season too. So these bills actually provide the shelter for mother fishers. And in early monsoon, their mother fishes produce millions of fries for the entire downstream fishing communities. So during the season, during monsoon, the mother fisher actually produce millions of eggs, and with this downstream, and flat plain are also an important source of the fishes resource within the area. So those areas which are flooded during this monsoon, these are actually also a very resourceful area for fishes. However, many of the bill have lost their capacity to provide shelter for mother fishes because of sand deposit from the upstream rivers and canals. But in recent time, many of the bills in Hakaluki Haur, they failed to give shelter for the mother fishes because of many sand deposit in these rivers, and for that reason the depth of these canals actually reduced. So use of a complete down dewatering technique for fishing and lack of adequate plan of to provide feed and shelter for the parent fish, and these bills actually they can't give the enough space for mother fish to lay their eggs there. And you may find difficulties with this word dewatering. Dewatering actually means water reducing or removing water, and adequate actually means watering. And come to the next paragraph. The Haur is a very important resting place for migratory water flow fowls flying in from the north. So you know that in winter season there are many migratory birds. So how this Hakaluki Haur is also a very important resting place for migratory waterfalls. So you know that in winter a huge number of birds actually came for shelter from north of the world map. If you have any idea about the world map, in north there is Russia, actually Siberia. So these birds actually come from Russia or Siberia for resting place, and these howl give give them the how actually provide resting place for these birds. The most interesting species is the barhead goose, which is now hardly seen in fresh water wetland. So, and the most interesting species that the migratory bird among the most interesting species that is barhead goose, and which is now which is actually not available now, and many other important space of waterfalls make the Haur their temporary home. And beside this barhead goes, there are many other birds which make this Haur as their temporary home for winter. Unfortunately, illegal poaching has been a threat to the waterfall population in the vast wetland. So illegal poaching actually means illegal uh, procurement, and population here actually, population, the meaning we know for population, actually the meaning here, this word here is used for different meaning. The population here means the total number. So unfortunately, illegal poaching has been a threat to the waterfall. Here I add some a picture for which will show you illegal poaching, and that illegal poaching actually is a threat for this migratory bird. So here is the barhead. This picture is barhead goose, which is hardly seen now. And here also a picture of this migratory bird in the monsoon. And here you find a man is just using poison strap to catch those fishes, and if you see some fish, some goals are just died because of this poison trap. And here a man is just caught those birds, and probably he's taking them on to sale. So these thing actually illegal, and but people for our slight benefit, we just can't control our weight, and doing these harms to this biodiversity. And Hakaluki Howe is known as a good grazing land in winter, and uh, in our previous description we have learned about this land, and about the monsoon season of this land. So this economical benefit of this land is of monsoon season, and from this paragraph we'll learn about the economic benefit of this land in winter season. So during winter season this land also have some economic benefit, and people from villages around the Haur and also from distant areas sent their herds for grazing. During this time, herds make temporary shelter near the bills and graze their animal for a period of 4-5 months. So during winter season, this place is actually very grazing place for these animals, and the shepherd or the cowboy, they just actually make a temporary shelter for around the Haur for 4 to 5 months. The Haurland is a very dense swamp forest in the past, but deforestation and lack of um, conservation practice have virtually destroyed this unique forest in the last 2 decades. So actually, this forest, that there was a very dense swamp means actually watery land, and it's known as bog or marsh, and opposite desert. So this Haur was a very had a very dense swamp in past, but in last 2 decades, because of deforestation, this swamp is just reduced and it is destroying. Two small paths from swamp forest still exist in the area, of which one is Chatlaville and another near the village of Kalikishnapur. So, though the swamp is decreasing in number, but still there are two swamps now. That one is in Chatlaville and another one is in near the Kalikishnapur village. With the exception of these two swamp forest patches, the vegetation surroundings Hakaluki Haur is unique. So this thing actually makes this Haur unique. It includes both swamp forest as well as a mixed evergreen rainforest. So this place in Hakaluki Haur there is a swamp forest as well as rainforest, and threshing materials is the most useful natural wetland produced in that area. And this area is actually famous for thatching materials too. So let's see what kind of thatching material we find here. The house system provides a wide range of economic and non-economic benefit to the local people as well as to the people of Bangladesh. So this house system actually provide economic and non-economic benefit for the people of Bangladesh. So in our previous paragraph, from the beginning we found the importance of the hour in winter season, and later the importance of hour in sorry, from the beginning we found the importance of hour in monsoon season, and then the importance of hour in winter season, and now we will find the what economic and not economic importance of this hour is. So it's actually has a wide range of economic benefit. You found that here we found a huge number of water animal like fish. This place is a very good source for fish, and it also used as a vast area for grazing place for the animals in winter. So these are economic benefit and non-economic benefit. Actually, many people go lives beside this area and they enjoy the beauty of this area. That is actually non-economical. And these include fish production, rice production. So these are the economic benefit: fish production, rice production, cattle and buffalo rearing, duck rearing, collection of reeds and grass, and collection of equid and other plants. So these are uh, economic benefit. The house system also protects the lower floodplains from the flash floods occurring in the month of April-May, maintaining the supply of fish in the other lower water bodies, and provides the habitat for migratory and local waterfowls. So these actually protect the lower floodlands from flood in April or May season. So in April and May season, actually that is the flood season in Bangladesh, but the lowland near the Hakluki Haur, this area is protected by the Haur from flood, and it also supplies the uh, uh, habitat for migratory bird and also some local waterfowl fowls. And the unique house system contribute to the beauty of the landscape both during the monsoon and dry season. And the scenario beauty of this how both in monsoon and in winter, it's just contribute the beauty of this country. In monsoon, the unique scenic beauty makes it a huge natural bow of water, and in the dry season, it becomes a vast green grassland with pockets of beels and serving as resting place for migratory birds. This unique natural system can be a major attraction for tourists. So this natural system, if it is maintained properly, it could be an attraction for the many tourists. So here found a word unique. Unique means uncommon. So I think this is the end of our today's lesson. This chapter is closed here, but our class will continue for some more time. So if you find any problem, it would be better. Would be better if you find that it would be better for you if I just translate this word. I would suggest to just read it by yourself, and here is nothing very much hard word or and you'll get the meaning. If you read the text for twice or thrice, three times, you'll get the meaning. So try to read English in English, not to try not to translate into Bengali. It will be better for you. So here is a picture. This picture is taken from your book, and this is actually the some people is catching fish by using this thing. And here is a question for you. So this is you you have to just read it and try to find answer by yourself. So I am reading this question for you. Why is Hakuluki Haur an important source of fishes? So you know the answer. You will find it from the in the second or third paragraph of this uh, lesson. The mother fishers. What are mother fishers? What do they do? So these two questions answer you will find in same paragraph. What bird species are seen in Hakaluki in winter? So this is after this just after this paragraph, maybe in third paragraph. What economic benefit does the house provide to locals? So it is the in the you'll find the answer of this question toward the last part of the passage. Describe the natural beauty of Havelock Vihar. I think this one is actually the last paragraph of this passage. We'll find the answer of this question. So now come to the grammar item of this unit. So here I have taken a sentence from exactly from this um, lesson, that Hakuluki Haur is one of the major wetlands of Bangladesh. So we'll just focus on this sentence and the grammatical item or pattern. Actually, it if we just give a name of this grammatical item, it will contain in your subject verb agreement. So the rules of these types of sentences, first you will have to use a subject, then verb, and the verb would be singular and subject. The subject could be plural. Verb is singular, and then one of, and after that the object would be plural. So if we just look at the sentence, Hakaluki Haur here is subject. Verb is verb is singular. One of the, and then major wetland. So here the object is plural. So what is the rule of this type of sentence? The rule 1. The one of is a singular term and generally used to talk about a noun or a pronoun. So one of actually used to mention one singular thing, not many things, only one singular thing. And rule 2, the noun or a pronoun used after the phrase one of is always in the plural form. So we use the noun or pronoun form after one of, that is always in plural form. So wetland here is in we use it is in a plural form, as we are talking of one person, place or thing out of many. Because whenever we use one of, we are actually discussing about one particular thing among lots of thing. So if I just for example, if I just mention that one of the students, so I'm not actually discussing about the whole students, I'm just mention one of the students, not the whole students, just only one. And rule 3, the helping verb will always be in the singular form. So here the verb we used, the helping verb, it is always be the singular form, as the helping verb agrees with one of and not with the plural noun in the sentence. So helping verb is actually agree with the singular form, that with one of, not with the whole thing. So for example, one of my cousin is or are inviting us. So the answer here will be is. One of cats is playing with the shadow. So you can see cat here is plural, but the verb here is singular. So because we are discussing about a single cat, not the whole, or not the a lots of cat, only about a single cat. And and here are some more rules. One example, one of the student is tired, and when one of the is followed by who or that, check who is being described, the entire group or one of them. So that's all for today's class. I think you'll understand this lesson, and if you find any difficulties, you'll just read this lesson twice or 2 or 3 times, and I think it will be more clear for you. Even though if you have any problem, you can ask me in the comment section, and try to find the answer of this question. And stay good, stay fine, stay at home, and also try to maintain the uh, health, try to maintain the hygienic thing, because we are actually in a very bad time. We are fighting against such enemy that we can't see actually. So that's all for today. Thank you for attending the class. Thank you very much.